Nĩ ngatho mwĩroreri wa kiheotv nĩ kũnyitanĩra hamwe na ithuĩ hwaĩ-inĩ wa ũmũthĩ kerĩ ga tarĩki 27 mweri wa Januari mwaka wa 2026 na mwĩhoko wakwa nĩ atĩ wĩna thayũ harĩa hothe ũratwamũkĩra icũka-inĩ ciothe cia bũrũri wa Kenya. Ngakũnyita ũgeni mũtambũrũko-inĩ wa Kiheo Kabiru Thaa Imwe na nĩgetha tũkũmenyithie ũrĩa bũrũri watinda ũkĩgariũra. Niĩ njĩtagwo Wangari wa Kimani, mũtwathĩrĩri na njĩra ya ciĩko etagwo Sharon wa Gĩcũhĩ. Tukiambĩrĩria nĩ atĩ nyabara wa Minister Musalia Mudavadi nĩ anyitanĩire na atongoria angĩ 200 a gĩkĩro kĩa igũrũ na arĩa manyitaga mbaru mũtongoria wa bũrũri Ndagĩtarĩ William Ruto thĩinĩ wa mũtaratara wa Musalia Powerhouse for Ruto magĩtongorio nĩ mũrũgamĩrĩri wao Stephen Onzere. Gĩkundi gĩkĩ nĩ gĩtarĩirie mĩtaratara ĩrĩa ĩrathiĩ na mbere na kũhinyĩrĩria andũ na gũkorwo makĩgĩa na ũrũmwe na ũiguano.
Tukienda mbele, njia ni moja, tuungane tuwe kwa UDA. Na nikatabiri mapema, nikaambia watu hivi karibuni mtaona hata chama cha ODM na wengine wakikaribia kuwa ndani ya serikali. Sasa nisema hivyo mara nyingi sana, imefanyika ama haijafanyika? Sasa mimi nilikuwa na wapanga muwe mbele, hawa wengine wakija wapate mumekaa. Napigia ndani ya UDA si kwa maneno tu, ni lazima tuonyeshe kwa vitendo. Hivi vitendo ni lazima sisi wenyewe tuweze kujiandikisha, sisi wenyewe tuweze kurudi grassroots, tuweze kufanya nini? Kurecruit wanachama ama wafuasi. Kufika hapo tutakuwa tunaonyesha nguvu zetu ni gani. Kwa sababu siasa ni hesabu. Na siku hizi siasa imeanza kwenda scientific. Watu wanapiga hesabu. Mtu anakaa anasema nikichukua Narok inaweza balance na Laikipia. Ama nikichukua Laikipia inaweza balance na Kilifi. Kwa hivyo sisi nguvu zetu kumpa Musalia nguvu ni lazima tujipange, tuone namba zetu kwanza hapa Nairobi zinaweza balance za kina nani.
Tugithie na mbere mabũrũri ma Azerbaijan nĩ meranĩire kũgĩa na ũnyitanĩri na sekta ya gĩthomo kũrĩ andũ arĩa marĩ na mawathe matiganĩte na nĩguo gũtigĩrĩra nĩ kwagĩa na ũrũmwe kũrĩ ndũrĩrĩ. Akĩaria hĩndĩ ya kũheana ũteithio wa kĩmanjĩka gĩa ciringi mirioni 2.5 thukuru-inĩ wa andũ arĩa marĩ na mawathe Chemakanga kaunti-inĩ ya Vihiga, barothi wa Azerbaijan gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ Sultan Hajiyei atarĩirie ũbarothi wa bũrũri ũcio nĩ ũkoretwo ũkĩigithia makĩria na gũtigĩrĩra arĩa marĩ na mawathe nĩ magĩa na mĩeke ya gũthoma.
By channeling assistance to this special school, I want to give a testament that indeed you've touched our lives. When you touch the lives of these special learners, then you touch the lives of this important community in Chemakanga and in Vihiga County. And as we all know, education is life.
And I would like to echo the fact that disability is not inability. And I really believe that this school is playing a very important role in the life of many young people, in supporting them, in prepping them, in equipping them for the future. So we really appreciate this partnership opportunity. We've been thanked here on several occasions, and we are grateful, and we are thanking you for enabling this partnership. Of course, us supporting this school is an indicator of overall partnership between our countries. Some may say this is something relatively trivial, but it's not. Of course, there are a lot of high agenda items related to excellent relations between senior leadership of the countries, between our heads of states, between our ministers of foreign affairs, which is of crucial importance, and we're happy to see it. but it's also very important to reinforce it for some of the engagement, for some of the partnership at the human beings level. And I'm really glad this is the case. This project was the very first one of such nature for Azerbaijan and Kenya, and I'm proud and glad to mention that there are many more right now.
Tukiuma mwena ucio tukwerekera kungi na kuria muthikabu munene wa kanitha wa ACK Mount Kenya ya ithwiro Gerard Muriithi ni oritie kugia na kuhoyo muhera ni ruhonge rwa ugitiri na atongoria a kiuteti aria mangikorwo makuruhanitio na mbitĩka kana tharĩka iria yakorirwo kuo muthi wa kiumia. Akiaria ari kanitha-ini wa ACK Witima mwena wa uthaya, muthikabu uyu augite ati maabitha a borithi ni makuruhanitio na kũhobanĩria arũmĩrĩri a kanitha ucio na kumahura na ndogo cia kuruta maithori. Oho ni ugite uthuthuria wa naihenya ni ubatie gukorwo gitabanio na aria mekunyitikana na mahitia gukorwo makioerwo ikinya ria kiwatho.
What is important to members is low interest. Our president has been very vocal that he wants the interest regimes in this country to be single digit. You know, our main loan, or most of our
the Christians and the Vicar in charge of this parish gathered for worship, and they looked forward to an edifying service. Just as the service was about to start, the former Deputy President, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, and other leaders joined the congregation for worship. As the worship continued, goons and police officers arrived and started attacking the church, robbing tear gas canisters and shooting using live ammunitions direct to the worshippers. This disturbed the service, causing fear and panic where Christians camped for safety. As a church, we feel that our light of worship was violated, little children were traumatized, aged parents were harassed and disorientated, the clergy were terrified and intimidated, and the political leaders were also harassed. We demand that the Inspector General of Police conduct a speedy and a thorough investigation to the whole matter with possible prosecutions of all those who are found culpable. As a church, we demand that all political leaders uphold tolerance for the peace and stability of this nation. We further demand an apology from all relevant security apparatus and any political leader who could have been involved in this criminal and shameful act.
Na riboti yo kuma mwena wa Witima uthaya igutuhe mweke wa gukorwo tugikiria kwa ndagika nini rugathi haraya ni tugucokereria tukumenyithie mangi.
Ino ni station ya Kiheo TV, kiho kia witikiriku.
Ewe ni wenderera we kawira kau gaku o investire miaka iyo yothe ri umuthi uyu ngoma angiariria turi anime moke magukuwa indo ciaku ungika atia kana ungiambirie kumacaria na miguu ta njege tatengera kuria gwa Kimuma engineering system umeranye CCTV cia kamera ciraiganirira muhuko waku. Oho ni makoragwo na electric fence materials reservoir cia green na cia silver. Ni makoragwo na access control system eira cia kuhinya fingerprint ugitonya, intruder system na no makoragwo na indo ciothe cia mwaki nginya fire extinguishers. Oho no makoragwo na solar panels na nĩ makoragwo nginya na ihingo automatic kuhinyoka remote oguo wĩra nĩ mũingĩ twa gũtinda kũng'ang'ana na ngeti. Nĩ mahetwo ngerenwa nyingĩ mũno. Nduka ciao ciĩ kũrĩa Nairobi CBD macemanĩrio-inĩ ma Kamae na Gaborone Road. Showroom yao ĩ hau Nyandarua House ground floor. Nduka yao ĩngĩ yao ĩrĩ kũu Nyandarua House second floor room 204. Nduka yao ĩngĩ harĩa Gaborone Plaza ground floor number G1. Na kwa kũrĩa Kasarani nĩ harĩa Max Plaza kũng'era na Kasarani Police Station. Ona kana no macarie na thimũ 0793494949 kana 0793949494 kana 0793595959. Gitĩra wĩra waku na CCTV cameras kuma Kemuma Engineering System. Twaririe
nĩ wĩharĩirie kuoya ikinya mbere harĩ kĩrĩa wĩriragĩria gũthoma ũgathĩnĩke rĩngĩ rĩu kuona Jewel Technical College marĩ haha nĩ ũndũ waku. Tuthomithagia kothi itiganĩte ta Journalism and Media Studies nĩguo memerekia, Hospitality Management nĩguo rugi, Cosmetology and Beauty Therapy nĩmo maũndũ megemainie na ũthaka, ICT, Electrics and Electronic Engineering, Healthcare and Caregiving na makĩria moguo. Nĩ tũrĩ na thiomi cia na nja nĩcio Korean language o hamwe na German. Jewel Complex gorofa ya gatandatũ kũigania na TRM. No tũhũrĩre thimũ namba 0701 nĩyo 0701300071 kana no tũcerere rũrenda-inĩ rwitũ nĩruo jewelcollege.ac.ke. Jewel Technical College, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Nikigoco kimurutio
nĩguo ndĩinaga kĩhinĩra mũthamaki.
Nyita na niĩ MC John wa gĩthomo and the band.
Nĩguo ndĩinaga haleluya kĩhinĩra mũthamaki.
Ririkana nĩ o mũthenya wa Friday kwambia thaa 2 cia hwaĩ-inĩ nginya thaa 5 cia ũtukũ.
Mbeũ ya Ngai ndĩũmaga, mbeũ ya Ngai ndĩũmaga, mbeũ ya Ngai ndĩcindagwo nĩyo, mbeũ ya Ngai ĩtũũragio no Ngai.
Na ningĩ no tũrũmĩrĩre nenda-inĩ citũ Kiheo TV na yakwa kĩũmbe John wa gĩthomo official.
Nĩguo ndĩinaga kĩhinĩra mũthamaki ũrĩa ũnyenda mũno.
Mũrurumo mwerũ wa Kiheo TV.
I see trees of green.
Mũtũrĩre wa o mũndũ oro wothe nĩ ũbataraga muonere ũngĩ wa maũndũ. Thutha wa mĩnoga ya mũthenya nĩ ũbataire kũhurũka na kwĩrorera thenema cia gũgũcanjamũra, thenema cia gũtũma ũtheke wĩng'aũrĩre. Wabatara gũthuthĩrwo ngoro na gwĩkĩrwo mwĩhoko. Nawe mwendi thenema cia haro ndũtigĩtwo na thutha. Thenema cirongoreirie ng'ano cia ma.
God's children are no longer for sale.
Thenema cia ũkristiano iria ũngĩrorera mũrĩ hamwe na ciana.
But when you find your identity in the one who created you, it change your whole perspective.
Nĩ ũndũ wa mwago ũyũ wĩroragĩre Kiheo TV o mũthenya kwambĩrĩria thaa 4 cia ũtukũ. Ũkene ũkene.
Oh, what a wonderful world.
Ino ni ceceni ya Kiheo TV, kĩhumo kĩa wĩtĩkĩrĩku.
gucokereria mwiroreri ngunyite ugeni thiini wa ikereka ria keri tuthi na mbere na gukumenyithia na kuria kambuni cia uigithia na SACCOs guku bururi-ini ne itirio ritana kana iria cikoretwo cigite makiria ya muigana wa ciringi tiririoni 1.4 iria andu maigite ni morite gukorwo makinyihanyihia marihi ma njoherera hari uheani wa ngombo na niguo aigithia gukorwo makigunika na mbeca icio. Akiaria hindi ya mucemanio wa o mwaka kaunti-ini ya Nyeri, mwandiki munene wa SACCOs Patrick Kilemi augite utongoria wa SACCOs no wagirire gukorwo kiguanira na kunyihanyihia interest na gicunji kia 12 hari igana na niguo aigithia gukorwo makigunika.
What is important to members is low interest. Our president has been very vocal that he wants the interest regimes in this country to be single digit. You know, our main loan, most of our SACCOs is around 1% per month, which is around 12%. I've challenged the honorable chairman and the directors to look at how can we compete, because I want the SACCO movement to compete on the interest they are charging their members when they borrow money, as opposed to dividends. How can they be the first SACCO to charge their members less than 10%, 9%? They are single digit borrowing regime, and I know it is possible.
Today we have disbursed over 1.1 billion as dividends, and as people are trying to create that issue about interest and dividends, definitely if the members can be able to get lesser interest loans and also expect to get lesser dividend, that is an equation of balance where we can balance the dividend and so it is doable, and by the end of the day the member will still benefit. So you can lend with less, but they also expect lesser dividends and interest rates.
Do not go to a cooperative because they will be paid dividends. They go so that they can access funds to develop themselves. While we are here talking about dividends, think about a teacher who borrowed money, was paying rent, is no longer paying rent, but he is in his own house. Isn't that an added advantage? So I will say this, it's neither government or ourselves who must regulate. Okay, central bank occasionally looks at how to go about the interest. We know this is done because some people can be cutthroat and what have you, but the truth of the matter is that once a SACCO can look at it, there are the standards, and they will look at it, they will develop projects.
Kongena kuo kurumirira tharika iria hanikire muthe wa kiumia kanitha-ini wa ACK Wetima Uthaya na kuria uria wari munini wa mutongoria wa bururi Rigathi wa Gachagua ari riu wakiri wa muhuraniri wa giturwa kia ubunge imenti ya muhuro Mukaria Muriongi ni akumithitie giko kiu na njira nene, akiuga ati kanitha ni nyumba cia ihoero na ni ibatie gutio na njira o ciothe. Mukaria aritie na kuga ati thirikari kuhitukira honge cia ugitiri ni cibataire gukora igika uthuthuria wa giko kiu na gutacukia ikinya ria kiwatho.
I want to take this opportunity to condemn the heinous act that we saw over the weekend happening in church at Nyeri. This is not something that should be happening in our country. And even the aftermath of it, what you are seeing, the blame game that is happening. The government is blaming the former deputy president, the deputy president is blaming the government. You know, these musical chairs are not needed in our country. We clearly know that the government has intelligence mechanism in which to know even these events when they are being planned, even if they are being planned by the deputy president. So blaming the former deputy president for the actions that are happening in a country that you have intelligence services, then it's a blame game that is not necessary. And seeing children, pastors, and mothers crying in church because of the tear gas is a very shameful act that should not be condoned. It's an unfortunate thing that it should not repeat itself again, and we call upon our intelligence services to up their game. It is the function of the government to provide security to all its citizens, regardless of whether they're in opposition or in government. The security does not mean that you should provide for those people who are supporting you. Even the people that do not support you, We should protect them for their views and their security also, and the security of the properties, because you saw so many vehicles being destroyed, which is a very bad thing. We don't need this to be happening in our country.
Tugithie na mbere ni kugite na wagagu munene muhaka-ini wa Naikuru na Naroko kurumirira ngucanio cia mugunda gatagati ga family igiri, family ya Koinange na ya Mpoye. Ngucanio no ni ya gicunji kia mugunda wa ika 4.2 itura-ini ria Muthera. Family ya Mpoye ni ireganite na riendekithia ria thirikari ya guthondeka njira gatagati muhaka-ini ucio ga gutigithukania kaunti ya Narok na kaunti ya Naikuru.
Mimi ninashangaa kwa hii shamba ya Muthera. Since is independent hadi wa leo sisi tunasosana na familia ya Koinange. Mimi nashangaa hawa broka. Na hii tinga inaletwa saa hii ati inatengeneza barabara. Sisi wenyewe hatuna barabara. Ukipita hii media yenye mmepita hata sio barabara na wanasema wanatengeneza barabara. Sisi tunaomba corruption isimame Muthera. Maana sasa security haifanyi kazi. Why? Mbona watu wa Lokurto wanatoka huko kukuja kuharas familia ya Mboye na sisi hatusumbuani na watu wa Narok, tunasumbuana na watu wako Nakuru. Tunaomba kwa amani na tunaomba serikali ya Kenya wachunguze corruption yenye inaendelea kwa Lokurto na Njoro.
Na hii shamba hapana mbio. Hii shamba ni ya Mboye. Ilikuwa inaitwa jika la samani, jika la sakaenda kiwa mzungu. Baba yangu ilikuwa tu hapo tukachukua shamba ni yetu. Na hii pita tuko ya hii shamba 48 years. Na 48 years tukaweka makesi kotini, hata sasa iko kesi kotini, iko kesi ya shamba kotini na iko criminal. Tukisema shamba ni yetu na hakuna kamwe hata siku moja ataenda. Na hatutabaduka hata ikifanyika nini.
So kukata shamba tunakata, shamba tuna fence. Hatuko kesi ya shamba kotini. Tuko na kesi na wale wahalifu ambayo wamekuja kuingia na nguvu, ambayo wanakataa documentation yao, wanakataa shamba yao.
Riboti yo igie ngucanio cia mugunda niyo iratuithiraniria mohoro matuma ithaa riri na mangi maingi ihanda wega thaa ithatu ta uria tuguthi na mbere na gukuhariria tugacokia ngatho cia mwanya ni tondu wa kunyitanira hamwe na ithuĩ na gutuyokera mathaa maku hamwe na ariothe makorwo manyitiriire mwaro thiini wa mutamburuko tugacokia ngatho ni njitagwo Wangari wa Kimani mutwathiriri na njira ciiko etagwo Sharon wa Gicohi ngakwendithiria wiroreri mwega wa tabarĩra iria irathi na mbere thiini wa ceceni ya Kiheo.